Hello, I'm KK, and today I'm going to be talking about a project that I'm working on that I'm calling A Village of NPCs. This one specifically is a little fire village. So I'm going to talk about this idea and explain where I got the idea and what I'm doing exactly. So basically the idea comes from playing tabletop games such as D&D. And it's rooted in the idea that sometimes when you are GMing or even as a player, you might want to find art to stand in for your character instead of like going through the process of having to design a whole character or draw like all of the random NPCs that might be in a village. Well, my GM does a lot of like little towns or little scenes where there'll be like a whole bunch of different NPCs on the like virtual tabletop map. And they'll often talk about how they have to go to Pinterest and they have to find like all these characters, and it's hard to find like a diverse range of characters. A lot of them are not brown people, or there's not necessarily a lot of diversity in that. So I was thinking about that and decided that I was just going to design a bunch of NPC type characters. So my first group of characters is my little fire village. These characters are fire people. They're in D&D you'd call them fire genasi. In Pathfinder you might call them Ifrits, part of the genie kin. For other RPGs, I don't know what they would be called, but I'm trying to make them general enough that you could kind of place them wherever, but I am designing them based on the Pathfinder descriptions of the Geniekin characters, of the Ifrits. I'm going there. The reason for that is simply that I like Pathfinder's description, and I've been really into Pathfinder lately. Not like playing it yet, more just like learning about it. I've been looking at a lot of Pathfinder videos, and I would like to try it out one of these days, but hopefully sometime soon. Anyway, so they're based off of the Pathfinder description of Ifrits, at least the ones that I could find on Archives of Nethys. And why I'm starting with a village of fire people. It's not like a deep story. It's just that one of my most recent D&D characters was a fire genasi named Phoenix, and I draw her a lot. And I was like, why not just do more fire people, since I've been drawing this fire person a lot. So that's kind of the story of why I decided to do a fire village. If it goes well, I also want to do a village of like water genasi, or like earth, air. I'd probably do earth next, actually, because when I was looking on Pinterest, there weren't a lot of earth genasi type characters. So I think that could be like an area where I could draw more of them, and I think that'd be really fun. So yeah, that's my idea for my fire village. I did this sketchbook drawing of a bunch of different like character heads to start with, where I just like filled it with a bunch of different ideas for characters, and some of them have like defined roles like mayor or innkeeper, and some of them are just like blank, but they live in the village too, and I'm sure they have some job. And so the idea is that I'm going to pick 4 of them at a time, and I'm going to design them, and then I'm going to move on to another group of 4. I'm doing 4 at a time because a long time ago I watched this video by this YouTuber, who I will put a picture here if I can find the video. He talked about how it can be good to design your characters in groups of 4, because it can make you more creative in how you design them. Like, okay, I designed this first character and they're kind of short, so I'm going to make the next character tall. Or this character is very thin, so I'll make this next character wider. that type of thing. And that's what I'm kind of going for. I want this village of people to be like a very like broad like range of characters, and that way if somebody is like looking through them, they can be like, okay, this character can work for this NPC I need to be doing this thing. Like even though they have defined roles, they're not really like you can still kind of make them whoever you want them to be within your thing. Like I might have this lady in my brain, she might be the mayor, but maybe in yours she's just somebody's grandma. I don't know. Whatever works out for how people use it. This whole point of this project is just to have like a bunch of NPCs that people can use for like whatever they need, and it'll be a lot easier than having to maybe scour through Pinterest or have to like draw like your own for a character who's not gonna appear that much or something like that. So that's the general gist of it. I'm starting with these four who I'm calling like pillars of the community, though there are other people who have also considered pillars. But anyway, so it is the mayor, the innkeeper, the tailor, and the blacksmith. That's my first group, and I've been working on them and having a lot of fun with them, doing small updates on my TikTok, just showing like little art advances. Soon I'll be taking them onto my laptop to do like final versions of their art for what I got down for them, and that should be fun. And when I'm done, I'll make like a little slideshow about them too. So yeah, this has been like a little talk about my NPC village idea, and I hope that this little journey will be fun to kind of see and develop on. I'm excited about it, at least. Thanks for joining me during my talk. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.